ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد باب بر الوالدين وصلة الأرحام. We continue our book Riyad-us Saliheen by Imam Nawawi rahmatullah alayh. This is the 40th chapter of the book, and the chapter is with regards to showing kindness, respect and honor to one's parents and joining of blood relationship and with relatives. And the hadith is وَنَبِي هُرَيْرَةَ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُ قال وعن ابي هريره رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال زغم ثم قال ابو هريره رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رغم انف ثم رغب انف من ادرك ابويه عند الكبر احدهما او كلاهما فلم يدخل الجنه او كما قال عليه الصلاه والسلام. The hadith is reported by Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu, and Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu reports and he mentions that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Raghima anfu." The word raghima in Arabic itself is a metaphor. It's an example, or as they say, a word or cliches that are usually mentioned. So the word raghima in Arabic means may the nose of that person drag on the floor itself. Raghima anfun. May the nose of that person drag on the floor. May the nose of that person drag. He repeated the statement 3 times. The Prophet ﷺ, Raghima anfun, Raghiba anfun, Raghima anfun, 3 times. May the nose of that person be dragged on the floor 3 times, the Nabi of Allah ﷺ said, or be filled with dirt or dust itself. And then the Prophet ﷺ, after saying this 3 times, said, Man adraka abawayhi indal kibr. The one who finds both of their parents at an old age. Ahaduhuma aw kilahuma. Or for some, if they found one or either both of them, falam yadkhul al-jannah, and he or she, meaning that child, was not able to find Jannah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May the nose of that person be filled with dust, in a sense that may that person be disgraced who finds either both or one of their parents at an old age and is still not able to serve them and find Jannah. Ulama have mentioned multiple aspects of this. Of course, the purpose itself is not to curse or make dua against someone, but it's to remind the consequences of how a person can neglect such a great responsibility when it comes to parents. Even though at a young age, the parents should be still respected, they should be still honored. But if someone is given this blessing to see or witness their parents at an old age, and that person is still not able to get Jannah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then they have no one to blame except for their own selves. The famous hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where the Nabi of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stepped upon the pulpit. The Nabi of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's masjid had a pulpit. In the initial time, in Masjid Nabwi, there was not a pulpit. There was a pillar which was made out of a tree. And the Nabi of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would lean against the tree and he would speak to the Sahaba. But when the crowd and the people increased in number, one of the women folk offered Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, "Can I make a mimbar, a pulpit for you? And I can offer that service for myself, and I can provide the provision, and the assistance for that. But you should stand a little higher so the people in the back could actually see you as well." So the tree was removed. And even till today, there's a pillar right next to the mihrab of the Prophet ﷺ, which is known as the Istiwana and Hannana. Istiwana means the pillar of a weeping tree, where they heard the noise of a tree crying because of the loss of the companionship of the Prophet ﷺ. And in one riwayah, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Would you not be happy that Allah makes you from amongst the trees of Jannah?" Even till today, in the masjid of Rasulullah ﷺ, right next to where his musalla is, where the Imam leads, there's a pillar that you can see in a green circle, says Istiwana Hanana, the weeping pillar itself, which was the tree. So the member of Rasulullah had 3 steps. So he took the first step, he said Ameen. The second step, he said Ameen. The third step, he said Ameen. And all 3 times he said something that he had never said before. And the Sahaba asked, "Ya Rasulullah, we have never heard you say Ameen while ascending the pulpit." And of course, the famous hadith, we usually hear this in Ramadan a lot. And the Nabi of Allah said, "I took the first step, and Jibreel Amin came to me and he said, Halaka, may that person be halak. May that person be destroyed. The one who finds Ramadan but does not get the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number two, may that person be destroyed or halak, the one who hears the name of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam but does not send salutations and durood and blessings upon the Nabi of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And third, a person who finds either one or both of their parents at an old age, but this child does not serve them enough to get Jannah itself. So again, this chapter itself is a reminder for all of us that if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with the blessing of our parents, either one or both, or any age, in any aspect of their life, if Allah has blessed us with them, take care of them as much as we can. Not only just take care of them, but provide them with excellence. Ihsan, in the greatest dealings that we can provide, more than what we can, always a step more than what we think we can, should try for our parents. May Allah give us tawfiq to practice, inshallah. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallah.